warm day of an early summer. Day has started with a nice run. Wasn't feeling particularly inspired, so I opted for a nap. And it worked, because when I woke up, I decided to bring you with me here. Grazie. We're gonna take the subway, Red Line. And it's the first one ever built in the city in the mid-60s. Hold on. Did I put the deodorant on? It's been almost 30 years since I first remember paying a visit from the suburbs, a little further away. My father at the wheel and my face all over the window, staring at the city lights and super excited for the bigger and better ice cream that we were gonna have at a place right in the middle of the brightest and busiest street of a city I knew I would have called home at some point in my life. Milano is a choice of many, from inside or outside the country, for its opportunities and its dynamism. Milano is sexy and confident. For me, it's been 3 years. Now, I've been here and there and on the other side of the world, protected only by my innocence and sincere wonder. But boy, Milano, it's been quite a journey so far. You've been tough on me, but I'm getting my reward, I'm sure. This city gives people choice, variety. And when you have choice, that's when you find out what you're really made of. See, life here can be really beautiful. There are so many chances to live life fully. Enjoy every single positive side of humanity. And the beauty of the surroundings sometimes just takes your full attention at any given moment in the day or night. And if you happen to take a walk with no rush, which is what usually people do here, well, you can find yourself sitting on a bench and staring at some historical buildings and discovering at some point that half a day has passed without you really noticing. On the other hand, it can quickly turn into a nightmare if you don't have or cultivate qualities that enable you, let's say, to enjoy your stay as a human being first, before the advantage you can take from anything else around you. Which is a lot. Here are a few lessons, as of my experience, you can bring home from a city like this. Lesson number 1, acceptance. How not to expect people to be different from who they are. And by the way, this has nothing to do with race. Especially if you share a condo, you are often pushed to your limits and get all of your trigger points hit. until you understand that there's really no point in holding your guard so high. Once you get it though, if you're strong enough, you will surrender and make your voice be heard. Yet be encouraged to make better choices for yourself. Lesson number 2, honesty. Be true to who you are. The word honesty might for some sound weird when associated to a big city. However, by honesty, I don't mean the opposite of fraud, theft, or some other kind of misbehavior. I mean telling the truth, express your feelings, and not wearing a facade just for the sake of trying to make your life look better. You will find other people are seeking connection, just like you, and maybe are a bit scared, just like you, because in such a turmoil, it might be a little difficult to find sometimes.
E dammi un abbraccio, dai! Oh. Oh.
Lesson number 3, get ahead of the game. Ground yourself. Even a free spirit with high demands from herself or himself has to surrender in playing the game of life in a bit safer and anticipated way sometimes. Still, you could fly through the wind of destiny and see what comes your way here, which can be very dreamy, I admit. Just make sure your karma is as clean as a hospital bed after quarantine.
Spinning my head, it don't even matter what you think you said. 'Cause I got my eyes on you, watch out. Make the wrong move and you lose, no doubt. 'Cause it's scary, yeah. You know it's scary, yeah. Watch out.
Last but not least, lesson number 4, give. I'll be honest, it comes from a place of suffering, of not being able to make it right for yourself. And when you open up, when you first lend a hand, even if it's just compassion for an angry driver that somehow is pissed for you just crossing the street, well, your life here changes completely. As Tony Robbins says, giving is living. And it goes back to accepting people and things as they are, making the best you can about it. cipollini e mandorla e pepe. Posso chiedere la panna? I don't know what the future holds for the two of us, but one thing's for sure. I'll never forget these 3 years, and I'll be grateful forever.